Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a real roller coaster of a season. We start off bad, we find some good form, and now we've plummeted. Hey everyone, it is Mike here, managing Chorley in the Vanarama National North League, and since we were last together, we have had a dip. Last episode, we were on a good run. We had 4 wins and 1 draw. We did the Kings Lynn and the Weymouth game together here, and since then, we have not won. We have got knocked out of the FA Cup first round against Gillingham. Fine, Gillingham is a League One side, I believe, or League Two side. I mean, oh yeah, yeah, a League Two side, first in League Two, so that's to be expected. 3-2, real good game there for us there, and then we just kind of plummeted. We lost 2-1 against Hartlepool. They're third place in the National League, not too bad. Then we lost 1-0 to Wealdstone, who's right around us. And then we lost 1-0 to Dagenham and Redbridge, who are also right around us, giving us 4 losses in a row. And the problem is we're losing to people who are around us in the table. And that has left us, we finished in 16th last episode. We are now down in 20th. Just 2 points out of the drop zone as Sutton has been on a run up against us. So today we are playing 16th place, who's now in where we were, Havant and Waterlooville, who were promoted from the Vanarama National South League, and Solihull Moors, who are last place in the league. So these are games that we should at least be competitive in. A big thing that I think has contributed to these 2 losses is Lewis Riley, who's like our third choice striker right now, is complaining about playing time a while ago, and I wasn't quite playing him because he's my third choice striker. And then a few of the guys came to me and said that he should be playing more. So I played him these 2 games, and you see we scored 0 goals. So if he wants to play, he's got to be scoring some goals for us, especially against teams that were bottom half of the table with us as well. If he's going to score, that's where he's got to score. But we will get into our first game here. This is how we'll be lining up against Havant and Waterlooville. Hilton comes in net. Irwin has requested his transfer because even though I played him in quite a few games, it's not enough for him. So he's requested his transfer, so he's on the transfer list. So Hilton will come into net as the starting. Outright will be Scott Leather. Moore has been just awful out there. 6.2s in his last 2 or 3 games that I've started him out there. Owen Bailey and Kennedy will be in the center. Defense, Baines playing out left. We'll have Butterfield and Ingwesen as our center midfielders there. And then attacking, we have Bramal out on the left, Newby out on the right. Bodu will be our shadow striker, attacking in the middle there. And we put Harry Cardwell back up front after Lewis Riley's disappointing performances. And that is how we line up for our game today, hoping for a positive result here as the teams warm up. We need to get back on a run of some sort. 4 games losses in a row, 3 in the league in a row. Time to put an end to this form, especially in front of our home fans. And so here we go. Off with the start, and we've got a highlight with them taking a goal kick. Scott punches it forward, it bounces around, play it through to Wright, who comes down and takes a shot from a distance and misses the net, and that is their first highlight. We do have more of the possession. We are going slightly more direct. Club wants me to play more direct football. They have a lot of items in their vision. We'll take a look at it after this. I don't know if I've shown it before. Bramal will cross it into Cardwell, who will get a header just over the bar. But already he's looking more offensively than we had with Riley, who I think I've only seen one highlight where he took a shot with his left foot that just kind of dribbled into the keeper. So already a bit of an improvement there. Though we haven't hit the net, which has been a problem for us, is we've had lots of shot attempts, but unable to hit the net with them, really, especially with this kind of possession we have as well. But so far, nothing else is really happening too much in this game. XGs are pretty low for both sides, though Havant has got the advantage on us for that. And so we might just be kind of strolling slowly into the break here with nothing happening. But their defense has been quite solid. So I'm going to tell the defense that I am happy with their solid defensive work, which pleased most of them. And I'm going to get our midfielders saying that I have faith in them, because they need to be the ones to pick it up to get us a little bit more potency in our attack. We've got lots of possession. Look at this, 5 shot attempts, nothing hitting the target yet. But we have a free kick as Newbie puts it in, and Nguesson will finally put it in. What a quick highlight. We get it as Newbie's running up in his free kick. But we get the goal with Nguesson scoring. Newbie crosses in right onto the head of Nguesson, who puts it just under the crossbar, and we are up 1-0. They say a tight offside here. He's got plenty of space there before the back line. And look at that. That rockets us up to 15th. So tight in the bottom of the league here as we jump up to 15th with that goal. As we are starting to come into about the 64th minute, we're going to pause it there and make a couple of changes. Primarily, we're going to bring Shenton on for Bramal, because Bramal has not been very good at a 6.3. And other than that, I think we are going to just leave it there for now, because everyone else is doing all right. And so we'll hope for more of the same as we continue to be a little bit more on the attack here. Baudou is now getting tired, so we'll do a quick pause there as well. I don't think I really have any other attacking midfielders. So what we'll do is we'll bring Nguesson up front, and we'll bring Tomlinson down there, and we're going to put him in the ball-winning defensive mode, is to bring some more security, to try to hold this lead a little bit, but not affect too much of our attacking potency, hopefully, with that change as we come into the 75th minute. Right now, Baines is looking the worst form-wise out there, but we will keep it going here. Newbie is now tired, as he does seem to get injured a lot. He hasn't been bad for injuries so far this year, but we will pause it there. And do I have someone who can play on the right or the left? Not really. I have a striker and some defenders. So what we will do here is we will actually... Kennedy's playing good, though, so I don't want to change him. Okay. I think we'll bring Burrow in for Nguesson. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's just kind of that shadow striker to sit behind, though he's not proficient in it, just to give some freshness up there as we come into injury time. And it looks like we should hopefully get away with this one. Good, I didn't jinx it by saying that at the end there, but we do finally get a win, breaking our losing streak, and that is a real relief for us here, as we should be jumping up in the table here, up into 15th, it looked like, though some teams have some game in hand on us, which we will look at hopefully here. Media is taking a long time to react to what they have just seen. Such was the shock. It wasn't really that surprising. We are at home against a team that's also been promoted this year, and it's so tight in there that there's just so much jumping in between the leagues. And finally we come up, yes, we're sitting in 5th right here, but look at this. Tied with Torquay on points. 2 points back are the next 2 teams, including Havant, which we just faced. 3 points back are the next 2 teams after that. And then Sutton's only 5 points back there as well. And we play Solihull Moors, who are languishing at the bottom, not very close. So we should be able to get a result there as well. All right, as I said, they have a lot of expectations of club culture, the way that they want us to play. They want us to play defensively solid soccer. Pleased so far, good. Play direct soccer, satisfied. Make the most of set pieces, pleased. And play counter-attacking soccer, satisfied. So there are a lot of expectations around there, more than I'm used to. I'm used to maybe one or two, one of them usually being signed players under 23. But that's not one of them. It's all about how we play. And so far, we're hitting it, which is pretty good. Usually that doesn't happen for me very often. But that is good to see. And also finances wise, that's my job security. Finances, we're doing pretty well. 1.3 million in the bank is good for a club of this stature. So maybe at the end of the season we'll see and request to see if they can let us go full time for some training. But anyways, we are off to our next game against Solihull. Moors playing away, but we are going to keep with a little bit more of our balanced but attacking. With more attacking players formation here of the 4-2-3-1. And we will do a couple of little quick swap-a-roos here just for the freshness of players. And as we do that, and that, and I think that is all the changes we will make. So the lineup today against Solihull Moors. I don't know how to say that. Sorry for people in the UK. Sorry for people from that town. If it's a town, sometimes they're just regions. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. But we have Hilton still staying in net. Leather staying outright. Bailey and Kennedy staying in the center. Lowy coming in on that left-hand side to give Baines a rest. Tomlinson comes in for Butterfield just because Butterfield hasn't been playing great. So Tomlinson comes in and Gwesson remains in that other center midfield position. Shenton comes in out left because Bermal hasn't been playing great. Ebanks comes out in the right because Newbie needs a rest. Bodu stays in that center attacking mid for now, and Cardwell remains up front. And that is how we are lining up for this match here today. Let's get those teams warmed up and me hydrated. Fluff in the air. It's taking a while, this warm-up. There we go. Okay. We are getting ready for this match. Ooh, tunnels. It's an opportunity for us to shake off our malaise. Tulipan, there's a chance to make a real statement. All right, and we're off in the highlight right off the kickoff. As they pass it back and leap it forward, but Kennedy wins in the air down to Shenton. Shenton over to Lowy. Lowy up to Bodu, who tries to put it back to Shenton, but it gets intercepted and they remain possession again as they pass it back to their keeper, who the name of their keeper, boots it forward, and they come down on that left-hand wing with the cross in wide open Ifong, and they score 34 seconds into the game. And that is not how you want to start against the team that's in the bottom of the league that has had some problems. So I'm not a fan of that, and it's been all their offense so far. What is going on that has had them turn it around against us? So they ticked off that I rejected an interview with them. That might be the case, and they're looking to prove it wrong. You know what? This is a situation where we're going to demand more early on because we're not doing anything at this point. Look at this, 6.4s all along our attackers. In fact, we're going to go positive here now already at 35 minutes because there's been no highlight since that goal 34 seconds in, and we have not even had a shot attempt. Here we go. We've got a highlight now. Off the throw-in. Leather will throw it into Gwesson, who will get it into Ebanks, who will take a shot. Boot can only parry it. It comes down to Shenton, but it's going to be disallowed for offside. Let's see here. Gwesson gets it to Ebanks. Oh, yeah, Shenton's way offside there. That is too bad. And so we are going to go into the half. Finally, we got some shots, though. We do have a highlight right at the end of the half here. Leather is going to throw it into Bodu. Back into Leather, who will put it forward to Cardwell. Shot gets blocked. Cardwell still has it. Back to Ebanks, who brings it off the post. It looks like it's going to be one of those games where nothing is going to go in for us. Shenton sitting at a 6.2, so I expect to see much better showing. He came on for Bermal because Bermal didn't play well, and he's playing worse than Bermal, so Bermal's going to come back in for Shenton at halftime sub here, and that is going to be our change at halftime. And hopefully we can turn it around here and at least get a goal. We are still sitting in 15th despite losing, which I did not expect considering how high we jumped off of a win. Their goal kick goes right to Lowy, passes back to Kennedy, back to Lowy, back to Hilton, who kicks it forward to Bermal, who will get it, switch the field to Ebanks, who comes down the right-hand side there. We'll hit a cross towards Bermal, but it gets cleared out, and now they're going to counter as Saki carries it out down on the left side hand. Early cross. Scott Leather gets beat in the air, but it goes wide, luckily for us. As we come into the 52nd minute still. We've kind of turned it around a little bit, but we need to be getting something into the net here. Come on, boys. Come on. We're going to pause it there. I'm going to do some subs. What subs we're going to do is a good question. Nguessen's going to come into the shadow striker position, and Butterfield will come back in for Bodu, who has not been playing very well. He's going to play as a box-to-box. And Cardwell hasn't been great, so we're going to bring Burrows in as our target man. And those are our last two changes of the game. So hopefully we can get something from it here. Only one shot on target for us with 6 attempts. Like I said, we get 7 now. Lots of shot attempts, but we are not good at hitting the target. We're going to have to go attacking here. See, they're mostly from the edge of the area, though, so I don't quite want to go work in the box yet, I think. They have a throw-in now on this highlight. They throw it in. Bermal tries to clear it, but it bounces off our player back to one of theirs. The cross gets cleared out. Lowy will intercept up to Burrow. Burrow will take it, and he'll pass it out wide to Bermal, who will take all that space on the left-hand side, take a crossover where Ebanks will get on, and he'll get his 5th goal of the season to tie it up at the 82nd minute, and we needed that in this game. A great pass out by Burrow, carrying it down to Bermal, who takes that cross to the far side. Ebanks runs onto it and puts it down near post. And we are tied 1-1. And that keeps us still in that 15th position. But now they have a free kick here in the 85th minute. Ball stands over it. Will shoot, and a save by Hilton. What a great save by Hilton. Lowy's there to clear the ball out. They get the corner kick now, and they will put it into the box. And I think Hilton made that save again there, and Tomlinson clears it out, but they still have possession. And it looks like we had an offside there. Or foul. No offside. Okay. That was some intense pressure that they put us on under there, but we come into extra time, and we have salvaged a draw, but an away draw, so I guess we'll take it. Though they are at the bottom of the league, we did claw our way back to get the draw. So we will be, I guess, content with that. I had to sub other people. That's why I want one of those. That to be one of the options. I had to sub other people. Actually, we jumped up to 13th with that, so maybe I need to play all the games in front of the camera after that bad run we went on. It has really turned us around. We've jumped up into 15th place now, and sitting at 27 points, trying to hit that magic 50 mark at least, because we have to fight bravely against relegation. And so far they should be very pleased with that. I don't know why I'm doing this. On camera right now. I meant to just go to the schedule to see where we will be. Yeah, he's good. Suits the players. I think we've done well so far. Okay, anyways, let's see. When do we want to come back together? So, I think maybe we'll look at coming here. We'll play all of December. Come back in January, perhaps for Torquay and for Sutton, because they're right around us. Sutton's in that relegation spot. Torquay is 16th, we're in 15th. Of course, the league table is going to completely change because it's so tight in there. But that's when we are going to come back. We'll play a good chunk of games, and we'll come back together there. So I hope that you enjoyed that video today. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time on Up the Ladder.